Squads, and welcome back to another review video. Today we are looking at the Bwine B112 remote ID, FPV and camera drone external module. Now, I know some of you will be saying, but Quads, you're based in the UK, you don't need remote ID. And I would say this to you, there are 2 points to raise. Number one is that remote ID is coming to the UK. It will happen. There's no point in hiding from it. I don't like it, you don't like it, nobody likes it. It's going to happen. And number two is half of my audience are based in the good old United States of America. God bless you. Therefore, this video is still relevant. Now keep watching until the end, because this module will offer something to UK-based pilots that you might not have thought about. And actually, it's genius. So taking a quick look around the module, it's very, very simple. You've got your remote ID serial number registration on the back on a little sticker. You can also find this from within the app as well. You've also got a power button and then you've got a setting button. Now to bind it to your app, you download the Bwine scanner app. You turn on the remote ID with the power button and then you hold the settings button for 3 seconds, click scan in the app, and that will then bind it to your app. You can then add in all of your details that you need to be remote ID compliant. So you've got your ID, name, weight of drone, type of drone, and I understand, and I'm not nuanced in American law to a finer detail, but I do understand that you can update this each time. I know there was, when remote ID was first launched, some consultation around having a different module for each drone. I believe you can update this, so I'm guessing, and somebody please do correct me in the comments down below in case I've made an absolute buffoon of myself, it won't be the first time, that you can just change the settings, weight, aircraft model, make, and then move it to a different drone each time. Somebody please update me in the comments below to tell me if I've just made an absolute idiot of myself. Speaking of the comments below, please do drop a comment, leave a like, give us a subscribe, share this video with friends. You might win a tropical island. Probably won't. While we're on the subject of tropical islands, we do have 2 members, Jedi FPV and Barry Morgan FPV. They get exclusive early access to content, exclusive behind the scenes content, and shout outs in every video. Go join them on the members bench. It's only $1.99 a month, cheaper than a latte. So what's included in the box? Well, you've got the remote ID module, you've got lots of Velcro strips, you've got some double-sided tape, you've got a charging cable, it comes with a USB Type-C, something that we love to see on this channel. Some basic zip ties, according to the manual. I would consider them to be luminous zip ties. An instruction manual, which I am reading from, and a zip tie with adhesive set, which is very interesting because I don't have that in my box. I may cry, I may not. So very quickly looking through the settings, if you've got 1 red light from the 3 LEDs, it means it's on charge. It turns green when it's fully charged. The red light will flash in the middle intermittently when the battery's low. And when it's working, the 2 right-hand side lights will flash green. And when you're in the settings menu, the 1 right-hand side or the furthest right-hand side light will flash green. Charging takes approximately 40 minutes. There are details in the manual for the FAA registration steps, tells you to log on to the FAA website. I may have been completely wrong when I said you can switch it, because it then sends you an electronic registration certificate, which you then log into your FAA Drone Zone website login thing. So I've probably just made that massive benefit up completely. But hey, this is cheap, so it doesn't really matter. You can then use the app to scan where your drone is in the air, and there's a few demonstrations on screen right now. Now, I did promise that at the end of this video, I would give a use case scenario where UK-based pilots may be interested in this module before we get the dreaded remote ID. And that use case scenario is, if you have this attached to your drone, it will give you... Then squad. As well as making you remote ID compliant, the Bwine scanner is also helpful if, for instance, you're flying at the field and you either lose a drone or your drone ejects its battery. Let me show you this screen, because we appear to have lost a battery. Now it's showing me exactly where the last known location is, so let's go and find it. So now then, little wonder, where are we going? Can you give me directions as to where we need to go? Are we getting closer to it, little wonder?
I think it's around the corner.
Where is it, little wonder?
Ooh, I found it.
And there you go. Never lose a drone, a battery, or anything else again with the Bwine Remote ID Compliant Scanner.com. Hashtag yo. So as always, it's a review. We come to the question of should you buy it? And the simple answer is if you want a remote ID that is self-powered, that is light, that offers you a tracking capability that isn't going to break the bank, then yeah, absolutely. If, however, you're part of the Just Send It crew who refuses to be compliant with the FAA, probably say don't buy this because you're going to be compliant by putting it on there. But all jokes aside, it's a great little unit. It looks nice. It probably looks after your grandma at Christmas. I've been amazing. You've been quads. Peace out.